into F1 Off Topic. We are going to be your hosts. My name is Jake, and my partner is Joe. We're going to be talking about the Miami Grand Prix going down this weekend in no better state than Miami, Florida. They're going to be racing around the Hard Rock Stadium.
Yes, and if you guys have enjoyed listening to us or dislike listening to us, you can leave a review on Apple Podcasts. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or on YouTube. Just look up F1_off-topic or F1 off-topic. Either or, you should be able to find us.
Yeah, shouldn't be too hard. We're under one name, basically, and it's F1 Off-Topic. So if you find us somewhere else or you find some impersonators, please report them and let us know.
Because I doubt there's any.
You don't think we have any impersonators yet?
Not quite.
All right, well, we'll get there one day.
Once we get that Harbor Freight sponsorship.
Once Harbor Freight comes
in. Then people will really be coming after this F1 off-topic money that we got, huh?
Yeah, they're going to be excited about it.
Probably not. Not anytime soon.
Oh, okay. Well, we're drinking a few brewskis here.
Yeah, so I tend to usually have a decent beer on me here. Today I have Dunkel. Jake's beer of choice is Coors Banquet.
It's delicious. The stubby bottle's not in the can.
Any domestic beer, I don't get it. Not like that.
Yeah, but this is brewed only in Golden, Colorado. And the stubby bottle, I don't know, it dates back to like 1963 or something like that. I have no idea.
The short bottle makes you feel like a man or something.
No, it just tastes way better out of a bottle than it does a can.
Well, that I can understand.
Beer in general tastes better out of a bottle than it does a can.
Yeah, but, cans are way cheaper. So before too long, they'll all be in cans.
Yeah, okay. Do you really think that? You think bottles are going away?
Yeah, I do. I mean, they're, yeah, it's just cheaper to have the aluminum cans. And so if you're a company, you can bottle or can more cans faster than you can bottle bottles, and they're cheaper and they're easier to send and everything else. So yeah, I do think for the most part, I think you'll always be able to find those, like you're able to find a Coca-Cola bottle still.
You just think they're going to be like
yeah, there's just going to be like a premium thing probably at some point.
But that's weird because the Coors Banquet is the same price in a can as it is a bottle. Exact same price.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them do that. A lot of them will have the same price across the two. I don't know why that is, but I'm guessing they don't want to incentivize people one way or the other.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a topic for somebody smarter than us.
So maybe Coors wants to reach out to us and let us know.
Yeah.
Because you can't get Dunkel in a can.
No, you can't. And up until recently, you couldn't get Corona in a can here in the U.S., but now I've seen Corona in a can.
Yeah, I think Corona in a can has been around for a while, though.
Yeah, I think it's always been around. I just don't think you could have got it here easily.
Like in the U.S.?
Yeah. Like, I definitely know you could get it in Mexico, but here...
Is that because it's made in Mexico?
It could be. There could be some kind of, like, trade deal. Hell, I don't know. Yeah. You know where they drink Coronas?
Where?
Miami. You know why?
Why?
Because they're on the coast.
So you only drink Corona if you're on the coast?
Well, I mean, according to the commercials, right?
Oh, like you got to be on a beach.
Yeah, you got to be on a beach somewhere.
With Tony Romo.
With Tony Romo, yeah. Do you like Coronas?
I like them in very particular or on very particular occasions. Like if I'm going to have a lime in it, sure, like I'm going to drink it. If I'm over at somebody's house, yeah, I'll drink it if they have a Corona. Otherwise, give it to me at a Mexican restaurant or when I'm in Mexico. It's not bad beer, but it's not amazing by any means. If there's something else, I'd rather probably drink that.
Yeah, I can get behind that. Especially, what's funny is when you go down to Mexico, they don't have Corona on tap. That's not their beer of choice.
Yeah, but when you fly into like Cancun, you ever see the big water tower and it says Corona on it?
Yeah. I wonder how much they paid for that. Like $4? 4 pesos?
4 pesos.
4 pesos.
So probably 36 cents.
Something like that.
I think that's the conversion rate. $4
well,
pesos is 36
Yeah, whatever
cents.
the conversion rate is, add like $10 to it if you're in the airport because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but nobody's buying. Who's buying stuff in an airport in Mexico when they're like, I don't know. Are you doing that?
You're buying stuff on the way back from the hotel in the airport before you come home because you're like, oh shit, I forgot to buy my family something.
Yeah, I didn't get
That's
him a little memento.
Yeah, I didn't get him a memento because you spent the whole time at the resort drunk off your mind.
Yeah.
So I bet you that airport there makes a shit ton of money.
Oh yeah. You know what else probably makes a ton of money down there?
What?
Jails.
Well, but no, jails don't make the money. The police officers who arrest
Okay.
you, well, let you bribe them, make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Probably they don't make any money whatsoever. You know, the $100 they take off of you is probably like a year's wage.
You think they're getting that paid that poorly?
Yeah, yeah, because like down the Ford plant down there, it's like $5 a day or something like that.
No way.
It's something silly. Yeah, yeah. I'm serious.
$5 a day.
Maybe not. Maybe like $90 a day. Does that sound more believable?
I guess that sounds more believable. But $9 or 90. Okay, so if they got paid $90 a day, are we talking about an 8-hour shift?
Who knows? It's probably like I don't know.
If it's an 8-hour shift, they're making $11 an hour. That's higher than minimum wage.
Okay,
in,
then it's
United
definitely less
States.
than that. Because I remember looking at it and thinking, "Holy shit,
That bad.
that bad." It was that bad.
Yeah, they don't have the privileges that we do here in America. There's probably no unions in Mexico.
Well, they have the cartel,
That's kind of like a union.
kind of. They
I don't know if the cartel has anything to do with the Ford plant.
probably not. No.
Yeah.
So, Miami Grand Prix, brand new racetrack
Brand spanking new.
on the water, like
Yeah.
all over the water, right?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's going to be water in the area.
There's going to be so much water, real water, salt water, fake water.
They got those yachts
They got those fake yachts
parked out on the water.
parked out on the water. Now, I really feel like, and for those who don't know, they have painted.
I don't even think it's painted.
No, it's a
They're
sticker.
like stickers. They're
Giant
giant
sticker.
stickers.
So they put a fake marina in the center of the racetrack.
Yeah.
So we're talking, I don't know. It's a good sized swimming pool, right? A sticker swimming pool.
Yeah, you're not actually going to go swimming in it.
So they have fake yachts.
No, they're real boats.
They're okay. So they're real boats. So do they sit into the concrete?
No, I think they're just like posted up on like I don't know, like not a trailer, but some
So
sort
basically, the only way they'll look real is from above.
I don't even think they're going to look real from above because that water looks so fake.
Okay. So anyway, so they literally set these 4 or 5 yachts.
Boats. They're not even yachts. They're just boats.
They're boats
They're they're like a normal sized boat.
on concrete, and then put a sticker that looks like water around it to make it look like a fake marina.
But it doesn't even look
It doesn't
like real
even
water.
look close. Like maybe the astronauts from the space station might be able to like be fooled, but
But they're smart, so
but
probably not.
they're pretty smart. So one of them's definitely watching F1 if they're that smart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they get TV up there?
They have an internet connection.
Okay, so they could stream.
I mean, I don't know, but I'd hope so. That'd be cool.
Watching Netflix up on the ISS.
And Netflix and chill.
Do you think that they're getting like okay, so when they log in, say like they're an American and they have an American account, but where is their IP address pinging off of?
I'm sure it's a roaming IP address.
So that they are able to get pretty much every single show on Netflix in the entire world.
I'm sure they're paying for a VPN, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
One of them is. One of them's like, "Hey guys, I got this."
Look, this way we can have some entertainment.
Yeah.
We have something to watch. We have something to indulge in.
What do you think the people on the space station, like what's their go-to Netflix show?
Oh man, probably Drive to Survive.
Oh, pull it back around.
Yeah.
Somehow I doubt that.
I'm guessing they're probably not watching any Netflix.
They probably don't have any time to do any of what we're saying.
No, have you ever seen the schedule for them up there?
It's ridiculous.
It's absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
They're constantly busy.
As
I
they
would
should
be the worst person to send up to the space
because
station.
you're constantly not busy.
Yeah, well, more like I would just want to be looking out the windows the whole time,
Mm.
licking them.
So this is a random thought. So I bought that zero turn mower last year.
We bought zero
We
turn
bought
mowers.
zero turn mowers.
Mm-hmm.
So that zero turn mower that I
Mm-hmm.
bought it for $3,200 last year.
Okay.
I looked it up because I was curious. $3,900 this year for a new one. It went up like $700 in price.
I thought you got it on sale.
I did get it on sale. So I actually bought it for like $29.99, I think.
So it went up $1,000 of what the normal price is.
Inflation.
Hmm.
Anyway, so just a completely random thought.
That is a very random thought.
Well, I've been meaning to tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't had any luck selling mine, and mine is for less than what it's going for now, like
Oh.
the starting price. So I've just been using it instead in my massive lawn.
That's good. So anyway, that was the
No,
first anyway today, and then we're
was.
11 minutes in.
It wasn't the first anyway, but it's the first time that you started a sentence with anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm trying to without saying anyway.
Are you trying to find another word?
No, I'm just dramatically pausing.
Otherwise,
Otherwise, I feel like they missed a great opportunity with the whole yacht thing. They definitely should have made a giant ass swimming pool and put actual yachts in there.
better yet, I want to improve upon that thought. A really small pool with RC powered boats.
So no one's actually watching the race from there. They're just playing with RC boats.
Some people.
Okay.
Or they could have like a little track in there that they could race around with the RC boats.
That would be pretty cool.
What if they did a pool type thing shaped in the same track? It's a track, right? But it's a pool.
Okay.
And they have RC boats, and RC boats are linked to each of the cars, and then they have a separate stream where you can watch the RC boats race around at the same time as the cars.
Okay, I got another idea for you.
Mm-hmm.
So what if they would have built a giant swimming pool higher, so like the top of the swimming pool would have been above like the fence line of the track,
Oh,
and then you could be in the pool
and watch.
watching F1. How cool would that be? That would be pretty cool.
That would be really cool. I don't know how feasible that would be, though.
Well, why not?
That's a pretty big pool, and then you have to have all clear glass or
Clear glass where?
to be in the pool.
No, you just build it up like concrete.
Oh, so okay, well.
So you're literally like you're sitting on the edge of the pool watching the race.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That would also seem like a very Miami thing to do.
That's kind of my thought. But instead they went with let's put fake boats for millionaires to sit on.
Because we want to be like Monaco.
Yeah, but nowhere near as cool as Monaco.
No, because they have real water,
They have real water, they have real boats, and they have real rich people.
real yachts. Okay, but you say real rich people. This is something that I saw brought up. How many people who are not actually like into F1, don't care, celebrities, actors, all this, are going to be at this race simply because it is in Miami?
A lot of people.
It's going to be a lot of posers.
Well, you mean like fake F1 watchers?
Yeah, not even fake F1 watchers because they don't actually watch F1. They are there for the publicity.
Yeah, but that's every race. I mean, that's pretty common.
Right, but I feel like that's going to be even more so with it being Miami.
Yeah, but I
Like,
feel
if LeBron James is there, are you going to be surprised?
no.
You think LeBron James watches Formula One?
No, I don't.
I completely doubt that he does. Like, did Matthew McConaughey go to one of the races?
One of the Texas ones. No, I could picture him being an F1 fan.
Yeah, that's totally different because you can see Matthew McConaughey like being into
Is
that.
it because he's white?
No, not one bit. It's
Oh, okay.
because he's a Texas dude. He's raised in Austin or around Austin, so they've got the track there. Probably knew about it growing up. Probably seems like a NASCAR guy too. LeBron just doesn't seem like he would be into watching cars drive around. You know, he's a basketball guy.
Yeah. Well,
He's basketball, football. He's a sports guy, so maybe he likes Formula One.
I
but I just don't think so.
I don't think so. Of course, Michael Jordan owns a NASCAR team.
Yeah, didn't he kind of just get into that?
Yeah, he's been into like motor racing
Okay,
for a while.
so I could be completely wrong. Who? Okay, so this is going. This is. I want to make a prediction on what celebrities we're going to see there, and I will go first, so you can have a moment to think about it.
Okay.
But this is my prediction.
Already got mine, so
Okay,
don't take it.
Then do you want to go?
No, you can.
Okay.
I want to see if we're thinking the same thing.
Guy or girl?
I don't want to give you that much credit.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the guy, and for some reason I feel like this guy's gonna be there, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I recently watched a movie with him in it. I'm going Mark Wahlberg.
Ooh, that's a good one. I agree. I think Mark Wahlberg will be there.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say Kim Kardashian.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely gonna be there.
Or like just someone from the Kardashian circle.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, they probably have a house there, right?
In Miami, for sure.
Yeah.
Or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
The Florida Keys, maybe.
I like this game. All right, give me another one.
Another celebrity that I think is going to be there. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I think the Mark Wahlberg one was kind of my main go-to, but
Tom Brady.
Oh, Tom Brady's definitely going to be there.
Yeah.
Being that close in Tampa.
Yeah, for sure.
Here's my other one.
Uh-oh.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, he's actually been to some F1 races before.
Okay.
So I don't know if he is. You know what? He seems like the type of guy that might be into watching cars go in circles.
Tom Cruise will be there.
Yeah.
Now here's a real question.
Okay.
Since Mercedes is not sitting atop, is he still going to be in the Mercedes?
Depends on
garage?
who pays for the ticket.
Or is he going to be in Ferraris?
He's probably been in both in the past, I bet.
I think Tom Cruise is a fair weather fan.
I imagine he probably is, yeah. Yeah. Now, I guess, which team fits in with Top Gun? Because that's coming out, right?
Ooh.
I think that's more like of a Red Bull thing, This might be a good opportunity for them to advertise Top Gun, and, Red Bull gives you wings and stuff.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Red Bull would fit that one pretty well.
Are you excited for that Top Gun movie?
I'll be honest, I am. I'm not excited to see, like...
It's not going to be good.
It's not like the storyline that I'm excited for. I want to go to it in theater simply for the cinematics of it.
Yeah.
I want to see the jets flying around. I want to see that B-2.
It's going to be like the best, worst movie ever.
Especially because it's been so... I don't know if I want to say hyped up because you haven't heard a ton about it for quite a while now. But it was supposed to come out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And they've just continued to push it on back and back and back and back and back and back. So, man. I don't know. I think it'll be a huge disappointment because any movie that seems to be made like 35 years after the original one is never that great. But then again...
Do you like the first one?
It's an okay movie.
Oh, it's so good.
When was the last time you watched it?
Oh, like a month ago. Maybe 2 months ago. It was on Netflix. I was home alone. I don't know where the old lady was, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to turn this on. And the cheesy jokes are still cheesy and still good.
It's okay.
It's good. You didn't like Groundhog Day either, though, right? I made you watch that. You did like that? Yeah, did you like that better than Top Gun?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Bill Murray's pretty good.
Yeah.
Speaking of Bill Murray, you see that he got in like a whole bunch of like sexual misconduct BS. Not saying it's BS, just saying.
Right. I see what you're saying. No, and why?
I don't really know. So all I saw was his apology, like apology in air quotes.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, I did something that I thought was funny. Turns out wasn't funny.
Okay.
So I was kind of like, oh, well, good for you, buddy.
So is it one of those things that...
Like they shut down the movie that he's working on currently because of it. I don't think it's like shut down permanently. Just like, hey, we're putting this on hold.
Okay. So, but I hear you on that. But is it going to be because of cancel culture that's the reason? Or is it because he truly did something that was egregious and needs to be addressed?
From what he made it sound like, he did something that he thought was funny. It turns out it wasn't. I could definitely see that being a, like, today cancel culture type thing where, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that, but 5 years ago we wouldn't have thought twice about it. Not saying it's right.
Okay.
Just saying that, I don't know. I mean, it's Bill Murray, right? It's Bill fucking Murray.
Yeah, Bill Murray's pretty funny.
I mean, I'd be pretty, like, the whole Bill Cosby thing, really fucked up.
Okay, I really thought you were going to go the opposite way on that. I was going to say, don't even make that comparison.
We'll have to cut all this.
Yeah.
No, really fucked up. But to a lot of people, he was like a childhood hero, right? Like
Bill Cosby?
Bill Cosby, yeah,
sure.
like
Cosby Show?
Yeah, people grew up watching him, thinking he was funny, and then he turns out he's a rapist. Fucking
more than just that.
What a plot twist! But like, if the same thing were to happen to that didn't really affect me. Like I did, like I wasn't really a Bill Cosby guy.
Right.
Bill Murray, that would actually like upset me a little bit if it came out that he was like this big pervert, been doing this whole time.
Okay, so I guess I don't know, but Bill Murray and Bill Cosby are probably pretty close to the same age. Are you saying that you just paid more attention?
No, I'm just saying like Bill Murray is more influential to me than Bill Cosby is. Like, I've watched a lot more Bill Murray stuff than any of Bill Cosby's. And so it would affect me more like on an emotional level. Like, man, that really fucking sucks.
You know what would be even worse than both of those?
What, being raped?
Morgan Freeman.
No.
If something came out about Morgan Freeman, that would be truly devastating.
Morgan Freeman's getting up there, right? He's running out of time for something to come out.
He's old.
Yeah.
Which, when Morgan Freeman dies, that's going to be pretty sad.
You know who else is old that makes me sad? Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like 70-something.
Mm-hmm.
That guy, he's been around the block a time or two.
So we're seeing this, like, the people that were commonly in movies for a really long time. And we can throw Tom Cruise in there, like Leonardo DiCaprio. Mm-hmm. They still got some time. They're still going to be actors. But when you look at, like, Morgan Freeman and Samuel L. Jackson and who's the tall old white guy?
Tall old white guy?
Tall old white guy.
I don't know. Wait. Tall old white... I don't know.
He's in Grand Tarantino.
Oh,
oh my gosh.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Jesus.
So when those guys...
Tall old white guy.
What better of a description than that?
No, that was good.
But when those guys, pass on to the next life, it's going to be weird.
Clint Eastwood is really, really old.
He's very old.
He's got to be pushing 90.
Yeah, every bit.
Every bit of that.
Still making movies. Not good ones, but movies.
No. Wait, what movie wasn't good?
Like any of his past 5. Grand Tarantino.
Gran
Torino was probably his last really good movie.
That movie was excellent.
Absolutely great.
Excellent movie.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen any of them since. So.
No, I know there was one called The Mule.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. I wanted to watch that, never did.
Yes, that's exactly where I was at. So maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was.
I heard it was good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a hell of a director, so I imagine it's pretty good.
Who else do you think we're going to see at this Miami Grand Prix? I can't say Grand Prix. It's always Grand P.
Oh, that's fine. That's close enough.
Yeah.
All of our listeners will know what you're saying, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All 4 of you.
Yep. 40.
40. Yeah, 40.
Shout out to you 40 listeners. Thank you.
40. I think we're averaging 41 over 3.
Awesome.
Which is pretty damn good. It doesn't sound good, but, I mean, if you can imagine standing in front of 40 people and speaking, that's kind of a big deal.
Oh, I've been there, done that.
Yeah, well, was it a big deal?
It was a huge deal.
Yeah, see? So
what's the largest group that you've ever spoken in front of?
Oh, probably around that number somewhere.
40?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, everybody has their own things. I don't mind being in front of people and speaking.
It's one of those things that like I feel should bother me more, but it's actually not that bad.
No, it's not that bad at all.
No, because
if you know what you're going to say and you've gone over it, rehearsed it, and you know it's going to go on, it's really not that hard.
No, not really at all.
Ask me how many people I've spoken in front of before.
How many people have you spoken in front of?
Probably 1,500.
Oh, nice. What
Yeah.
were you? What, the valedictorian or some bullshit? And
Yeah.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Were you really?
Yeah.
You're not that smart.
Apparently.
Wow. So you spoke in front of the whole. Is that the 1,500?
Yep. And then the other one.
Damn, I nailed that.
It's probably around 900.
Wow, pretty good. What was that one for?
Take a guess.
Frat night or something.
No.
What?
No. Way more morbid.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
No. Your parents listen.
But they were very proud of me. I delivered the eulogy.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you just you had that like evil smile. Let's get into some dark humor stuff, and
Well, you know, it's not like, I don't know.
I like to be tasteful on this podcast.
Yeah. Okay. I guess so.
So the Miami GP and other guest, Serena Williams.
Oh, Serena will definitely be
She
there.
she's
waved the flag before.
Oh,
She's waved the checkered flag.
multiple times. I'd say. I'd say she's probably one of the more common F1 guests.
Gotta love Serena.
Oh yeah, yeah, and her sister
Venus.
Venus. That's right.
So, have you seen the movie King Richard?
No, have you?
Excellent.
Really?
Absolutely excellent. Will Smith deserved that Best Actor.
Oh, right before. Was that before? Oh, that was
He slapped,
after.
Yeah, he slapped Chris Rock and then got a standing ovation 20 minutes later for Best Actor.
That is power you cannot buy.
It's because Will Smith is in, like, he's in the group, right, of Hollywood. Chris Rock is not in that group.
Oh.
He may be in movies, but he's a comedian. He's not an actor.
You think that's what that came down to?
Of why they stood and clapped for Will Smith?
I think that all came down to everyone's like, I don't know what to do, so I'm just following the crowd.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think anybody knew what to do. But at the same time, I'm saying people really came to the defense of Will Smith pretty quick.
Until like 2 days later. And then everyone's like, eh.
Do you know why?
Why?
He apologized.
Yeah, he did.
He should have doubled down.
And say he deserved it?
Said, nah, you crossed the line.
Yeah. Do you think he was in the wrong?
For slapping him?
Well, yeah, the whole... I guess not that part of it.
Jada sucks.
Okay, yeah.
Jada sucks.
Like, clearly what he did wasn't right, but clearly their marriage has got problems.
Yeah, because I get it. It's comedy. You know, you should be able to talk about things, make jokes, and people, if they're going to be offended by them, you'd think that they would have a good enough relationship to maybe say later on, hey, maybe not the time and place for it, but come on. It's comedy. If you can't joke about everything, you can't joke about anything.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it's comedy.
Right. Yes. Dark humor and all, you know.
Yeah.
Can't joke about Bill Cosby being a rapist, then what are we doing here?
Yeah. Maybe you can't joke about that.
Is that too soon? Is that underneath the...
No. No, Bill Cosby, you can definitely make jokes about him.
But not the raping part.
But not the raping part.
Damn. So do we have to cut all that?
No.
No?
This, if anything, you know, you can build off this. You can become a better person through it.
Oh, so is this like therapy now for me?
It could be. You could learn a thing or two.
Oh. I learn something new every day.
Okay, let me ask you, what are you most excited for about this Miami Grand Prix?
Wow, you just like hard turned off our off-topic talk.
I know, but...
We're less than 50-50 on the F1 to off-topic ratio right now. So.
We're going about 80-20.
This might be the most off-topic one so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Miami GP. So something I am curious to see is how Ferrari punches back. You know, Empire Strikes Back style. Last week, 2 weeks ago, in Imola, not necessarily the best showing for him. But I think if, you know, different circumstances, that race would have been different. I think Miami is a very fast track.
Yeah.
Red Bull probably will be fast again. Supposedly, Ferrari is bringing upgrades to low downforce wings and stuff, supposedly to help with the porpoising and also to help defend against The Red Bull's in a straight line.
As is Mercedes is possibly bringing upgrades.
I also heard Mercedes is as well. Um, I'm I would not be surprised to see Mercedes make a pretty decent leap. Maybe not competing with Red Bull and Ferrari, but maybe like the clear number 3.
Okay. Putting some distance between
Putting
them
some distance in between them. Now the track's fast, and like I said the other week, when I definitely predicted Red Bull to walk away with it. Yeah. Spoiler alert: I did not do that. I said Ferrari was going to win that.
Yeah, we were both off on that one.
I think Red Bull might have the upper hand. The only thing that's making me cautious is the final sector here is pretty tight and windy. So it could be another cat and mouse game like Saudi Arabia and Bahrain, where 2/3 of the track Red Bull's flying on the straights, and then Ferrari just ekes them out in the slow, tight corners, and then it just comes down to who's better positioned during the race, which would be interesting and fun and exciting again if we can see them racing each other like that again. The Imola GP, as far as a race standpoint, ended up being kind of a bust, especially after the first couple races, where Ferrari and Red Bull fought each other actually on track.
Right.
This was the first race where there really wasn't any action at the front whatsoever, which is more typical to F1, but we're kind of getting spoiled so far this year.
Yeah, it's been a couple of pretty good races, especially those first two, being able to see the battling going back and forth, overtaking. The thing that I will say about the Imola GP, even though it was still kind of a fun race to watch, but the following, I think, was really apparent how well the cars can follow this year, but especially with that lineup that Hamilton was stuck behind Gasly. Gasly was stuck behind Ocon.
No, Albon.
Albon, that's right. But them being able to follow each other like that, and I know they had DRS later in the race, but when they were just able to continue following, I think it showed how well these cars really can follow as opposed to last year.
Yeah, I definitely feel like Imola probably was the best showcase for that. Imola has always been extremely, extremely tough to pass. So the fact that they could follow so closely, and also after Australia where they were able to follow closely and have some good racing, it's exciting. It's very exciting to see this much excitement at the front of the field and throughout the field in racing terms. And also, I did see where some drivers were saying that in the simulator, Miami's a lot of fun to drive.
Good.
And also that they feel like there's some pretty good potential. And, looking at basically an overhead view of Miami, a lot of straightaways, looks like a couple interesting fast corners.
Yep.
Should be different, should be exciting. And I hope it delivers. This is going to be like a noon race or something like that, right? 1 or noon?
I really don't know.
I mean,
so I guess, yeah, well, it should be 1 o'clock our time because typically they start races at 2 o'clock local time. 2 or 3, I think.
2 or 3, yeah, depending on, yeah. So that sounds about right. Now that's that's fun for us.
Oh.
What is it?
2:30
our
Central time.
2:30 our Central.
So
okay.
3:30 Central.
Wait.
Excuse me. 3:30 Eastern time.
3:30 Eastern time.
2:30 Central.
2:30 Central.
So cool.
That's a little bit different for us. You know what? Maybe we should get together this weekend and actually watch it together.
If we are back, yes.
Oh. Man.
Constantly traveling, man.
Constantly traveling. Yep. Constantly too busy for me.
I know. We got another wedding this weekend, so.
Man, that's brutal.
It's okay.
So they're counting this race. There will be 2 races in the U.S. this year. 3 races next year, counting Las Vegas. As a new fan, as a newish fan, does this make you excited? Do you care? Well,
Yeah, no, it makes me excited. I like to see that F1 is developing in America. People are really coming and buying into it. I think it'll be. I think it's going to be good for the sport. I think the Miami Grand Prix this weekend is going to bring more spectators and more people watching in the United States than Austin because it's Miami. It's like, oh, Miami, the Miami Grand Prix is on. I wonder what that's about. Let me check that out. When you see, it's Austin. Austin's a cool city. Love Austin. But Miami just has that it factor. All the history that Miami has of cocaine. It's a party city.
Yeah.
It's a warm environment. People love going to Florida. You've got the Florida man. Maybe he'll make an appearance there.
That's a Royals reference for you guys.
Of Royals?
Yeah, the Miami man. Talking about
No.
the Marlin man.
No. I'm talking about Florida man.
Florida man. You said Miami man. Did you?
No, I said Florida man.
Okay. I'm thinking of the Marlin man.
So if you don't know what the Florida man is,
I don't, apparently.
Florida. Okay. You always see the headlines like Florida man snorts bath salts. And
okay. So you're saying like the generic Florida man.
The generic Florida man.
I gotcha. Do you know what the Marlin man is?
I know what the Marlin man is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was talking
This
about.
guy always buys up tickets right behind home plate.
Yeah,
Always at the MLB games.
Yeah, I'm wearing the orange shirt.
Jersey.
Yep. Well, shirt. I mean, a jersey is a shirt, right? Technically, I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
What are you most excited for? You never really answered my question.
I have no idea. About Miami?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is there like one thing in particular that you're most excited for?
It's a new track. It's that's exciting. There, like you said, Miami's got the glitz, it's got the glam. I do think that F1 will benefit from that. But at the end of the day, it's a new track. Let's get on the track and fucking race.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As much as I might complain about like the sprint races and stuff, I still get excited when those cars fire up and get on track, no matter what they're doing. So maybe more is better. Maybe more is always better.
More races or more sprint races?
Well, more just cars on track.
Okay.
Especially in competitive sessions. Thank you. Yeah, I love watching qualifying, and the sprint races is another thing. It's like I gotta watch it. I can't not watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it gives you something to look forward to.
It gives you something to look forward
Friday
to.
And a Saturday.
Yeah. It makes Friday interesting as well, and not just practice sessions, which I long ago stopped watching every practice session. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to see who's topping the timesheets, but
watch highlights.
Yeah.
It's hard if you are a fan with a real job. It's hard to tune into all those.
A real job? What do you mean a real job?
Just a job that you work 9 to 5.
Okay. Well, yeah.
That doesn't mean other jobs are not real jobs. I'm just a traditional 9 to 5 job. It's hard to watch.
Okay.
F1.
Yeah.
Practice sessions.
It's hard to watch.
But then again, I mean, like, how many people are watching training camp in football? I mean, I know people do.
Do they put that on TV?
They don't put that on TV, but people go there and watch.
Oh, I've been to a training camp before.
Yeah, like...
I went to the Broncos.
Yeah.
It was not... You're watching practice.
Yeah.
It's not that fun.
It's not that fun.
It's cool when you see guys, I think when I was there, I don't know if Peyton Manning was there or not, but it was fun to watch. The weird thing was they handed out milk, and the milk was orange.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that's a perfect opportunity for blue milk for them, but they didn't go that route. They went orange, huh?
They went orange, and it was also flavored.
What kind of flavor?
Orange.
Like orange juice?
No, I don't even know how to describe it. It was orange flavored.
So like orange soda?
Maybe closer to orange soda flavored milk.
Closer to orange flavored soda milk.
And it was also really hot.
Well, yeah.
And you're drinking milk.
Okay, so here's a question. So I don't know if you know this tradition or not. So the Indianapolis 500, at the end of the race, the winner drinks milk.
Like a lot of milk?
Like one of those traditional glass bottles of milk.
Why?
I don't know. I think that's just something that got started 100 years ago, and they still do it. Would you drink that milk? If you just won the Indy 500?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I guess it's the same as would you drink out of Danny Ricciardo's shoe?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd probably lick his shoe too while I was at it.
I would take the shoe.
Oh, hell yeah. It's worth way more.
He's not getting it back.
No. No, no,
That
no.
shoe's worth way more having a shoey done out of it
Hell yeah.
than not.
It's going to be worth like a whole $150.
No, I bet somebody's willing to pay way more than that.
You think so?
Yeah.
People are stupid.
It's just Formula One related, and anything Formula One related seems to be an astronomical amount of money.
So I was looking at like F1 memorabilia to fill the pod here with. Yeah, that stuff's not cheap.
No.
Like it's like I don't even want. I don't want a tire that came off of Sebastian Vettel's 2013 championship-winning car. I don't need something that specific. I just want an F1 tire or something like that. But you can't find that. It's always like tied to somebody. And maybe I'm just not looking in the right places.
Where are you finding a tire in general?
I don't know. There's like an F1 memorabilia site that, yeah, you could like, I'd say most of the champions of the last 10 years, you could find like a tire from one of their races from that year.
That'd be kind of cool to have, though.
It would be cool to have, but I don't need something like a little extra.
Like, you don't need the designation of who it is. And
Yeah, I don't care about that.
You want the tire.
I want the tire. I want the tire. I want the tire so I can put glass on top of it and make it a coffee table.
Very generic.
Yeah, but generic and fucking cool.
I would just hang the tire on my wall.
You know, those are pretty heavy.
It's okay.
I mean, you could do it, but it'd be heavy.
Yeah.
What else? Have you seen, like, you can usually buy, like, wrecked bodywork from a car. That'd be pretty cool, too.
Could you get a totally wrecked F1 car?
I'm sure you could if you tried hard enough. Maybe not anything recent. Maybe something a little bit older.
That they're still holding on to for some reason?
Well, that somebody else has bought and
okay,
it's
and
kind
you
of
can buy
been.
it from them.
Yeah, because I think a lot of the newer stuff I tend to hold on to a little bit tighter.
How much do you think it would cost for us to get an actual F1 car?
An actual F1 car?
Like a retired one. There's not a motor in it. Something you can hang on, like the wall. Couple million? Couple hundred thousand?
No. Depends on the car. You know, if we want to get like a 1994 Jordan, we could probably find one for a reasonable price. I'd say 50, 60 grand.
Okay, well, I guess that's somewhat reasonable.
I mean, that's a lot of money still. But who wants a 94 Jordan on the wall? Or Lola. I think Lola was a team name from like that they didn't even complete like 2 races. I bet you can get one of them somewhere. Someone has one. And why they have it, the guy's like, yeah, I got this Formula One car. It's a piece of shit, but it's a Formula One car,
right?
So I'm not going to get rid of it. At least not for any less than 25 grand. You know.
Yeah. So if anybody out there would like to donate a lightly used F1 car, we would be very happy. We'd shout you out. Say thank you.
If you got one, would you hang it up on the wall, or would you try to put a motor in it?
I don't think I have a big enough wall to hang it on.
We could hang it like sideways on a wall for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, like
true.
imagine in your living room, on the one wall, just have, you know, a mid '90s F1 car. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty sweet.
That'd be really cool. The old lady might not like it.
Oh, but they're pretty heavy.
What?
Yeah. So if I can hang a Formula One car, I can hang a tire.
Oh no, I said you could hang a tire.
You just say they're heavy.
I said they were heavy, but then I said you could hang it. Just saying they're heavy. If you're getting an F1 car, you're not just going to Home Depot and buying a couple anchors and putting it in the wall. You got to think about that. You're going to call somebody.
You're probably going to have a structural engineer come out.
Probably. F1 tire, you can do that with some anchor deals. Yeah.
It wouldn't be that hard.
So are we going to get, if this continues to grow?
Blossom.
I like that. I like that a lot. It makes it sound like we're growing naturally or something. Yeah. But if we're definitely going to get some F1 stuff in here, right?
Oh yeah.
And some off-topic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what the off-topic stuff would be.
It could be anything. It could be, you know, like a statue of
Jesus.
or a statue of Wolverine, or what?
Statue of David.
David. Yeah, I see which way you're going with this. Yeah, we could do any of those kind of things. Could be.
Did you say Wolverine?
Yeah, I was
Like
just
the X-Men guy?
Yeah, I was just saying something random.
That's not coming anywhere into this house.
Are you not a Wolverine fan?
X-Men, it's okay at best. It's
Oh,
not
man.
that great of a...
You don't like?
Is it Marvel?
Yeah, that's Marvel.
Okay.
Okay, all right, that's
I'm
fine.
good.
Everyone has their wrong opinions.
The whole superhero thing,
Oh, I'm totally with you. If you're going where I think you're going, I'm totally with you. Go ahead.
the coolest superhero movies ever made. Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
I was gonna say the Batman trilogy.
It's either Iron Man or Batman.
Yeah, those two.
Superman, terrible.
Oh no, there's never. Sorry, all you Christopher Reeves fans out there, but there has never been a single good Superman movie. Even for the time, they were a terrible movie.
Yeah. I saw. Oh man, what year was it when like the newer Superman movie came out and
Like
it was
Man
like,
of Steel.
was it Man of Steel?
I think so.
2000
5, 6, somewhere in there.
something like that.
Yeah.
I saw it in 3D.
Oh yeah. Okay, maybe a
Awful.
little later, but yeah.
Absolutely awful.
Is that the one where you can see the bullet like bounce off his eye?
That's in like every Superman movie. They have to get that in there at some point.
And each one, the CGI gets a little bit better. One of these days, it'll look good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be watching it though.
No, probably not. No, I couldn't even tell you. Like, I've seen bits and pieces of those movies, but typically, Superman just doesn't do it for me.
No.
He's probably the least interesting superhero.
You know what was a way better movie than Superman, but the guy was basically Superman?
Well, what?
It's with Will Smith.
Oh, Hitchcock.
Hancock.
Hancock.
You're thinking of Alfred Hitchcock.
I'm thinking of Alfred Hitchcock.
Hancock, excellent movie.
Well, because there's actually something wrong with the main character.
Yeah.
He's an asshole and an alcoholic.
People love it.
Yeah, that's good.
It's relatable.
Yeah, this perfect pretty boy from Kansas just doesn't
No.
do it for anybody.
No, thank you.
No, yeah. I mean, come on. Let's think of something more original than that. The 1930s could have come up with something better than Superman.
Yeah, silent movies.
Silent movies.
Those are better than Superman. Cause I love it because you can make the dialogue up in your head.
Oh, that's a good point. Mm-hmm. So it's like a create your own adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have the funny little like quirky like that stuff.
Not bad. That's not bad at all. No.
Thank you. What predictions do you have for Miami this weekend? Aside from Ferrari closing that gap on the speed to Red Bull and then Mercedes kind of looking like the number 3. What are you expecting?
I expect Sainz to have a comeback race.
You expect Sainz to not be off in the first lap?
That would be very helpful. If you're a Ferrari fan out there, that'd be very, very helpful if he can not get wrecked out by Daniel Ricciardo or decide to just drive off the circuit for no reason. Luckily here there is no gravel traps,
Yeah.
just walls. So
as long as he doesn't hit one of those,
as long as he doesn't hit one of those walls, he can't get stuck anywhere.
he should be fine.
So I expect Sainz to be better. I would not be surprised if he is right there with Leclerc, or even maybe this might be the first weekend that we see him ahead of Leclerc. I have no reason to believe that, just pure gut feeling. I got a good feeling about it.
You think he's due for a redemption story?
Yeah, a redemption story, or just, it's he's been rolling snake eyes, and
He's putting it all together.
He might put it all together this week for the first time in a little while. It would be interesting to see Verstappen having to race somebody else other than Leclerc, but we'll see. I think Verstappen's going to be hard to beat this weekend.
Yeah.
After this weekend, though, they have Barcelona and Monaco, I believe, back to back. So I really think this weekend that Red Bull needs to capitalize, because I do not see any way that they win in Barcelona or in Monaco without a Ferrari meltdown.
Okay.
I'd say Monaco. There's a good chance that's pretty much a lockout. Ferrari 1-2, with the way the car is so far this year. And we've seen that in the past. There's usually one team that their car is just clearly going to dominate at Monaco. Whether it's been Red Bull the last handful of years when Mercedes has struggled at the slower circuits. Actually, Red Bull's been that way for a while now at Monaco, but since this year's car seems to be a lot more slippy, and Ferrari's car has been so much better in the slow speed corners, I think Monaco is going to be a walk for them. So I really think this weekend Red Bull, they feel like, hey, we really need to win this because there's not a chance, or there's a good chance we don't have a chance to win at the next couple of races.
Okay.
So
I'm going to make a prediction.
Uh-oh.
Haas has a good weekend.
Well,
here's my other prediction. Let me finish.
Uh-oh.
You talked for about 6 minutes straight there, so let me get in some
Jeez.
time.
Well.
So here's my prediction. Mick Schumacher finishes higher than Kevin Magnussen. I'm not saying he's going to score points, but he might. I think he finishes higher. Ask me why.
Can I talk now?
No.
Oh, why?
Ask me
why. Why?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to make a prediction.
Just a prediction that you just pulled out of your ass?
Yeah, so like if I'm right, I can say, haha, I told you.
Okay.
But
so,
when I'm wrong, be like, well, yeah, that makes sense.
So is Lando going to finish this week ahead of Ricciardo again?
Absolutely. Lando knows how to drive that car. Ricciardo, I don't know what's going on with the man.
Okay, but this last race, he was just as fast as Lando. By just as fast as, I mean, he was right there with him.
Yeah, it's not hard to when you have nobody around you because you're in dead last.
Well, yeah, but that's because he wrecked in the first lap. I'm saying he started up there right with Lando. I agree that Lando's probably the quicker of the two right now in their careers, but it's not like Ricciardo is that far off. He's, I'd say, the same distance off of Lando as Sainz is to Leclerc or Perez is to Verstappen this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lando's finishing higher.
Okay, that's fine.
Here's the other one.
Uh-oh.
Is Hamilton going to beat George Russell this weekend?
Maybe.
I think he does.
You think Hamilton beats George?
Yes.
Okay. Why do you say that? Because you want to make another prediction?
No, I say this, and it doesn't really even have anything to do with F1 in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But Miami seems to be a town that if they're going to pull for somebody, they're pulling for Hamilton.
Wait, what do you mean? The city?
They want Hamilton to do good. So Hamilton is going to do good.
Okay, so you're saying that the cosmic forces
are
going to help.
All the good vibes, all the good juju out there is going to help Hamilton.
That's going to go Hamilton's way. Okay.
It's going to go Hamilton's way.
Okay. All right, that's fair enough.
So give me a top 10.
How
How about a top 6?
Top 6.
Top 6.
Okay, I'm going to go Verstappen, Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, Lando, Hamilton. I think that's 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to go Verstappen,
Mm-hmm.
Perez,
Mm.
Sainz,
And then Leclerc, huh?
Lando,
Oh, okay.
Leclerc,
I see where we're going. So what's Leclerc going to make another mistake?
Gasly.
Gasly. You know that AlphaTauri has just not been there so far this year.
No, but maybe it will be.
Maybe, just maybe, possibly.
I'm going to go. You got to throw something in there.
You got to throw an oddball in there.
Got to throw an oddball in there.
My oddball was Hamilton. That's how bad he's been this year.
Yeah.
Not
He's
him,
been
just the
unfortunate.
Mercedes.
Yeah, it's been unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, he's been on the podium, so
Mhm.
it hasn't been that bad. He's fine.
Poor Hamilton.
Oh, no. All that money and the 7 world championships, I think he'll be okay.
Yeah.
So I saw a quote from Kevin Magnussen saying that the pressure is off of him now because he doesn't feel like after his year off from F1, he doesn't feel any weight to ever try to ever win a F1 World Championship. And I'm sitting there thinking, man, you should have lost that dream like 10 years ago. I mean, I like Magnussen, and I think he's a very fast driver on his day. But, I mean, if you're anyone that's been in F1 like the last 8 years, it's like, hey, if you're not in a Mercedes, you don't even have a chance. So that's you're putting undue pressure onto yourself, Magnussen. Let it go. You'll be okay.
We still like you.
I like Magnussen a lot. Something about him, he just kind of got that like.
He seems like arguably the most normal person on the entire grid.
Ooh.
To me, at least. He seems very like a very normal person.
Yeah.
Like you see that dude walking down the street, normal dude.
Yeah. You know who else
Hang
I'd
out
say
with
that
him,
about?
drink beers, normal dude.
He's not on the current grid, but I'd say that about like Jensen Button. Like he looks like a guy that you just sit down next to at the pub, and you wouldn't know it's just like some bloke, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know. Anyway,
I'm excited for it. I think it'll be a fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It'll be a fun Grand Prix.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're at about 55 minutes. I guess we'll probably go ahead and wrap this up.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. We'll be back next week with a review of the Miami GP. Hopefully a little bit more F1, a little less off topic on that one. You know, these in between shows, these preview shows, like to just kind of ramble a little bit more. It's a better chance to do that.
It's kind of difficult because Miami, they haven't raced there before. So you don't have like history to talk about. You don't have past races. You don't have what the track's really set up for. I mean, we have a little bit of knowledge on it, but not a ton of it. So it's going to be a new thing.
Yeah, and we like to talk about beer and stuff. So
that's right.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah, hey, if you liked it, go ahead and give us a follow on Twitter at F1_offtopic. Follow our Instagram account, F1_offtopic as well. Look us up on Apple Podcasts and Spotify Podcasts. And actually, also check us out on YouTube. If you like us, give us a thumbs up, a share, maybe a donation.
Yeah, retweet.
A retweet.
Something, anything.
On Twitter.
So, all right.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great week.
Ciao.
Hasta la vista, baby.